Although many people picture celebrities enjoying fast cars, huge mansions, and luxury holidays, the truth can be very different for some. Some stars who once shined brightly have faced severe struggles and lost everything, ending up homeless. This reality is hard to believe because fame and wealth are often seen as forever. Yet, stories reveal that even those in the spotlight can fall into severe hardship, living without shelter or basic needs. Today, we will share the stories of 20 well-known individuals who once dazzled millions, but later found themselves battling homelessness. These are stories of sudden change, unthinkable reversals, and resilience in the face of great difficulty. As you listen, you will see that no one is immune to life's hardships, no matter how famous they are. Get ready to learn about people you may never have expected to see in such difficult situations, and discover the human side behind the fame. Brett Butler, best known for her role as the star of the hit TV show Grace Under Fire, faced numerous challenges in her personal life that led her down a difficult path. Despite her success in Hollywood, Butler struggled with alcoholism and made poor financial decisions, both of which contributed to her falling into financial ruin. At one point, she found herself on the brink of eviction, which seemed unimaginable given her former fame. As her situation worsened, Butler took the brave step of reaching out for help through a GoFundMe campaign, hoping to find a way out of her dire circumstances. This decision highlighted not only her vulnerability, but also her determination to rebuild her life. Over time, Butler worked hard to overcome her struggles and get back on track, demonstrating resilience in the face of adversity. Her story serves as a powerful reminder that even those who appear to have it all can face hardships, and that asking for help is a step toward recovery. Although Corey Haim was once known as a teen idol in the 1980s, his life took many difficult turns over the years. He gained fame through his roles in popular movies that many young fans admired. However, as time went on, Haim faced serious struggles that affected both his career and personal life. His battle with substance abuse became a major problem, and it eventually led to financial difficulties. His money was spent on drugs, causing him to fall into bankruptcy and lose much of his wealth. Despite his efforts to return to acting and revive his career, he found it hard to regain his earlier success. Sadly, his health worsened because of his drug use, and he was hospitalized several times. Ultimately, Corey Haim passed away in 2010 from pneumonia, a serious lung infection that was complicated by his longtime drug problems. His story is a reminder of how addiction can change a person's life completely, even after a bright start in Hollywood. Today, many people still remember him for his childhood fame and the challenges he faced in later years. His life reflects the difficult path that many once famous individuals can fall into, often ending in hardship and hardship-filled anonymity. Since the topic focuses on Stephen Baldwin, it is important to understand his background and career. As the youngest brother among the Baldwin family, Stephen was often in the shadow of his more famous siblings, but carved out his own path in Hollywood. He achieved success during the 1990s, becoming known for his roles in movies and his appearances on television. His acting career during this time brought him recognition and some financial stability. However, despite his early success, his life took a difficult turn. In 2009, Stephen Baldwin faced financial troubles that led him to declare bankruptcy. The reason for this was massive debts accumulated over the years, which overwhelmed him. As a result, he lost his home and found himself struggling to regain his financial footing. The difficulties he faced became part of a larger story about how even well-known celebrities can fall into hard times. His experience serves as a reminder that success is not always permanent, and that life's challenges can affect anyone, no matter their fame or accomplishments. Even with his setbacks, Stephen Baldwin continued to work and seek a way back from his financial struggles, showing resilience in the face of adversity. His story is one of rise and fall, highlighting how sudden changes can impact anyone's life, and the importance of perseverance when facing hardships. After gaining fame for his memorable role in National Lampoon's Vacation, Randy Quaid became widely recognized for his comedic talent and acting skills. However, despite his success on screen, his life took a downturn due to a series of personal and financial difficulties. These issues worsened over time as he faced legal problems that added stress and uncertainty to his life. His behavior became unpredictable and erratic, which alarmed both fans and colleagues. As the trouble mounted and his situation seemed to worsen, Quaid made the serious decision to leave the United States. He fled to Canada, where he sought asylum, fearing that he might be persecuted or unfairly treated due to his legal and personal problems. His journey from Hollywood fame to living as a homeless person in a foreign country highlights a stark and unexpected change. Many people who once saw him as a beloved actor now recognize him as someone who struggled deeply with his circumstances. His story is a reminder that even well-known stars can face difficult times, and sometimes their lives take unexpected turns that lead to homelessness, a situation that many would never imagine for someone once celebrated in the entertainment world. Despite her fame as the star of NBC's popular television show, Diff'rent Strokes, Dana Plato's life took a difficult turn after her early success. Her career began to falter when she became pregnant, which led to her being written out of the show. This change in her professional life affected her deeply, and she struggled to find new opportunities in acting. Over time, Dana faced serious personal challenges, battling addiction as she fell into a cycle of substance abuse. These struggles contributed to her worsening financial problems, making it hard for her to support herself. Despite her former fame, she found herself in a difficult situation, facing poverty and health issues. Her life ended tragically in 1999 when she died by suicide after suffering a drug overdose. Her story is a stark reminder of how fame can sometimes hide struggles that lead to a person's downfall, and it highlights the difficulties some celebrities face behind the scenes. Dana Plato's life story continues to remind many of the unpredictable and tragic sides of fame, and the importance of understanding the human behind the celebrity. After achieving fame as a well-known actress through her role on the popular television show Baywatch, Pamela Anderson's life took a difficult turn when she faced financial hardship. She invested heavily in an $8 million renovation project on her home in Malibu, a decision that ultimately contributed to her financial difficulties. The cost of the renovation drained her finances, and she struggled to keep up with her expenses. In addition to the costs from the renovation, she owed hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxes, adding to her financial troubles. As a result, she was forced to sell her Malibu home in order to pay off her debts and tax liabilities. Despite this setback, Pamela Anderson managed to recover from her financial ruin and eventually rebounded financially. Her journey shows that even famous celebrities can experience hardship, but she was able to rebuild her life and regain her financial stability after her difficulties. Her story is a reminder that wealth does not guarantee security, and challenges can come unexpectedly. Her resilience helped her overcome the struggles and return to her successful career. Leif Garrett was a well-known actor and singer during the 1970s, widely recognized for his good looks and charm, which made him a favorite among young audiences. As a heartthrob, he appeared in popular TV shows and movies, gaining the admiration of many fans. Alongside his acting career, he also pursued music, releasing albums and singles that contributed to his fame. However, behind his rising stardom, Leif Garrett faced serious personal challenges. Over time, he struggled with drug and alcohol addiction, which took a toll on his health and career. These problems led to financial difficulties, and in the year 2001, he filed for bankruptcy due to mounting debts and poor financial management. Following this, Garrett went into rehab in an effort to recover from his addiction issues. Despite his attempts to make a comeback in the entertainment industry, his career has not regained its former momentum and has remained stagnant for years. His story reflects how fame and personal struggles can create difficulties that are hard to overcome, especially after a successful career in the public eye. Today, Leif Garrett's life has taken a different turn, and he is often remembered as a star who faced many hardships after his early days of fame. After achieving fame and critical success as an actress, Kim Basinger faced unexpected financial hardships that changed her life. Known for her talent and beauty, she won an Academy Award, which marked the height of her acting career. However, her personal life took a difficult turn when she decided to buy a large piece of land, covering 1,691 acres. She believed this land could be developed into an exciting tourist attraction, and she invested heavily in the project. Unfortunately, the plan did not succeed. The venture faced many problems, including legal issues and financial losses. As a result, Basinger found herself in serious debt. She was sued, and the lawsuit led to her declaring bankruptcy. This meant she had to give up many of her assets, including her home and savings, and she lost millions of dollars. Her story is a reminder that even successful celebrities can experience hard times, especially when risky financial decisions go wrong. Despite her struggles, Basinger's story highlights how fame does not guarantee financial security and how setbacks can happen unexpectedly. Today, many people may recognize her from her acting roles, but few know about the difficulties she faced after her ambitions to create a tourist paradise failed so badly. Her experience shows that even admired stars can face hardships, and sometimes fame can be overshadowed by financial loss. Despite her fame and success, Margot Kidder faced many personal challenges throughout her life. She was a talented Canadian actress best known for her role as Lois Lane in the Superman movies, which made her a household name. However, behind her fame, she struggled with bipolar disorder, a mental health condition that caused her intense mood swings. In 1996, her mental health issues led to a manic episode that made her behave unpredictably. During this time, she was found disoriented and homeless in Glendale, California. This period was difficult for her, and it surprised many who knew her only as a well-known actress. Yet, Margot Kidder showed resilience and strength despite her personal struggles. She worked hard to recover and raise awareness about mental health problems. She became an advocate for mental health, helping others who face similar issues. Kidder's story is a reminder that even famous people can face serious difficulties, but they can also find ways to fight back and make a difference. Her life teaches us about the importance of kindness, understanding, and supporting those who are battling unseen struggles. Through her journey, she proved that resilience and hope are powerful tools in overcoming life's hardships. Later, many people remember Amanda Bynes as a well-known child star who gained fame through her work on Nickelodeon, where she appeared in popular shows that made her a household name. However, as she grew older, her life took a difficult turn due to serious mental health issues and substance abuse problems. These challenges affected her career and personal life, causing her to struggle publicly and privately. In 2010, Amanda announced her retirement from acting, leaving the world of entertainment behind. Unfortunately, her situation worsened, and she experienced a highly public breakdown that drew widespread attention. As a result, she was placed under a conservatorship, meaning a court appointed someone to make important decisions for her, because she was unable to care for herself properly at that time. Her story highlights how fame and personal struggles can sometimes lead to unexpected hardships, even for those who once shined brightly in the spotlight. Despite her past challenges, stories like hers remind us that many well-known figures can go through dark times, and they may end up living lives very different from what the public once knew. Amanda Bynes' journey from a bright child star to her struggles with mental health and her eventual conservatorship is a poignant example of how fame does not always protect someone from life's difficulties. Her story serves as a reminder that behind the scenes, even famous faces can face serious problems that change their lives in significant ways. Despite being one of the most famous and talented heavyweight boxers in history, Mike Tyson faced some difficult times after his boxing career ended. Known for his incredible strength, speed, and aggressive style in the ring, Tyson earned around $400 million over his athletic career. However, even with such a high income, he faced serious financial problems and declared bankruptcy in 2003. At that time, he owed about $23 million in debts, which was a surprising turn for someone who had made so much money from boxing. These financial struggles showed that fame and wealth do not always mean a trouble-free life. After hitting bankruptcy, Tyson worked hard to rebuild his life. He found new ways to make money by getting involved in different business ventures and entertainment activities. Over time, he managed to regain some of his financial stability through these efforts. Today, he is known not just as a former boxing champion, but also as someone who overcame hardships and transformed his life through perseverance and new opportunities. His story reminds many people that even the most successful can face setbacks, and that recovery is possible with determination. Tyson's journey from riches to struggles and back again is a notable example of resilience and reinvention in the face of adversity. After her success in playing Cersei Lannister in the popular television series Game of Thrones, Lena Headey faced a difficult period in her life. Following her divorce and a court battle, she encountered significant financial problems that affected her stability. Reports indicated that she was living on credit during this challenging time, struggling to meet her financial obligations. Despite these setbacks, Lena Headey managed to bounce back from her troubles and regain her footing in the entertainment industry. Her story shows how even someone famous for a beloved role can face tough times and recover from financial hardship. Her perseverance highlights the unpredictable nature of life and career, reminding us that public success does not always mean a trouble-free life away from the spotlight. Lena Headey's experience is a testament to resilience, and she eventually restored her financial situation after the end of her popular role on Game of Thrones. Her journey from hardship to recovery serves as a reminder that setbacks can be temporary, and perseverance is key. After starting his career as a child actor on the popular television show The Partridge Family, Danny Bonaduce became well known for his role as the young, and sometimes mischievous Danny Partridge. However, behind his fame, his life took a difficult turn as he struggled with substance abuse that led to many personal problems. His battles with addiction were well publicized and caused many issues in his life, including trouble with the law. Bonaduce faced multiple legal problems, which added to his challenges and made it harder for him to recover. Over the years, his financial situation worsened, and he went through several divorces that drained his resources further. These personal and financial issues combined to create a difficult reality for him, especially as he faced these struggles publicly. Despite his early fame and success as a child star, Bonaduce's life took a turn that led to homelessness, a situation that many might not have expected given his career beginnings. His story highlights how even those who once seemed to have everything can face unpredictable hardships, especially when battling addiction and legal troubles that impact their lives deeply. Today, Bonaduce's story serves as a reminder of the challenges some celebrities face once the spotlight fades. Despite being part of Hollywood royalty, John Drew Barrymore faced many struggles in his life. He was part of a famous family known for acting, and he started his own career in movies. However, his career did not go as planned because of problems with addiction and unpredictable behavior. These issues made it hard for him to continue working in Hollywood and affected his reputation. In 1937, he experienced a serious setback when he declared bankruptcy, losing most of his financial stability and facing difficult times. His personal struggles kept him away from the fame and success that many might expect from a member of such a well-known family. Yet, even with all these hardships, his daughter, Drew Barrymore, later worked hard to restore the family's reputation. She became a successful actress and helped bring pride back to the Barrymore name, showing that family legacy can be renewed despite past troubles. John Drew Barrymore's story is one of both fame and adversity, and his life reflects the battles faced by many who are born into fame but struggle with personal problems. Through his difficulties, his daughter managed to turn their story around and revive the family's notable place in Hollywood history. Despite his fame as a Hollywood actor, Wesley Snipes faced significant legal issues related to tax evasion. In 2010, he was sentenced to prison because of charges that accused him of failing to pay taxes on millions of dollars he earned during his career. These legal problems caused him to go through a difficult time, and he experienced financial challenges that affected his life and career. Even with these struggles, Wesley Snipes did not give up. He continued to work in the entertainment industry, taking on new acting projects to rebuild his career and regain stability. Over the years, he has remained determined to overcome his past difficulties and move forward. His story shows that even after facing setbacks and hardships, especially those related to legal and financial issues, it is possible to keep working and start fresh. Snipes' experience reminds us that fame does not always prevent challenges, but resilience and perseverance can help someone recover and continue their journey. Despite the obstacles he faced, he continued to act and stay involved in the world of movies and television, inspiring many with his resilience and determination. His story is a reminder that struggles can happen to anyone, no matter how successful, but the way forward depends on resilience. Wesley Snipes' journey from legal trouble to continuing his work in entertainment demonstrates the importance of never giving up. His ongoing efforts to rebuild his life and career highlight how perseverance can help turn difficult times into new opportunities. Bobby Driscoll was a well-known Disney child star in the 1940s, best remembered for his voice acting as Peter Pan in Disney's animated classic. His early success seemed to promise a long career in Hollywood, but his life took a tragic turn. As he grew older, he began struggling with drug addiction, which severely impacted both his personal life and his professional career. The once promising actor faced numerous legal issues, and his behavior became increasingly erratic. In 1968, at just 31 years old, Bobby Driscoll was found dead in an abandoned building in New York City, having been estranged from the world he once belonged to. His death was a sad end to a life marked by early fame, personal demons, and eventual obscurity. The tragic story of Bobby Driscoll serves as a reminder of how easily fame can be fleeting, and how addiction can derail even the brightest careers. Erin Moran was an American actress best known for her role as Joni Cunningham on the hit TV show Happy Days. During the peak of her career, She became a beloved character on the show, which ran from 1974 to 1984. However, after the show ended, Erin's life took a sharp downturn. The transition from child star to adult actress was difficult for her, as she struggled to find new roles. Her career faltered, and she found herself in financial trouble. As the years went on, Erin Moran faced a variety of personal issues, including homelessness, financial instability, and substance abuse. Despite her early fame, she was unable to secure steady work in Hollywood, which led to increasing financial pressures. Moran's addiction problems became widely known, and she battled with depression throughout her later years. Her situation became more difficult as she dealt with the aftermath of losing her career and the weight of personal struggles. Erin Moran's death in 2017 was a tragic reminder of how the pressures of fame and personal demons can take a heavy toll on a person's life. Her decline was ultimately attributed to a combination of addiction and depression, which overshadowed her earlier success in Hollywood. After experiencing fame through his iconic roles in Knight Rider and Baywatch, David Hasselhoff faced difficult times that many people might not expect from a star who was once at the height of his career. He encountered financial struggles mainly because of a divorce that took a toll on his finances and his personal life. At the same time, Hasselhoff battled alcoholism, which affected his career and personal stability. Even though he earned a lot through residuals from Baywatch, which was very popular and brought him many viewers worldwide, he still claimed he was going through hard times financially. Despite these challenges, Hasselhoff did not give up. He worked hard to rebuild his career and made a successful comeback by taking part in new TV shows and projects. His story shows that even famous actors can face serious hardships, but can also find ways to recover with determination. Hasselhoff's journey highlights that life has ups and downs, and persistence often leads to a second chance. Today, many admire how he managed to rise again and continue working in the entertainment industry, inspiring others who face difficulties in their lives. After hearing these stories, it becomes clear that anyone can face hard times, no matter how successful they once were. The lives of these famous people show us that fame and wealth do not guarantee happiness or stability. Sometimes, poor choices, personal struggles, health problems, or bad luck can lead even the most well-known individuals into difficult situations like homelessness. These stories remind us to be compassionate and understanding because everyone has their own struggles that may not be visible. It also teaches us the importance of kindness, support, and not judging others too quickly. No matter how much money or fame someone has, life can change in an instant. These stories help us realize that behind every person's face, there is a story of hope, loss, and resilience. It is important to remember that everyone deserves respect and help during their hardest times. Recognizing this can make us more caring and aware of the challenges others face secretly. The stories shared in this video show us that even the brightest stars can fall, but they can also rise again with help and